Hello, everyone. I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Elden Ring. Um, Last we left off, we just kind of continued exploring the southern path past the camp in front of Castle Ensis. Uh, yeah, Castle Ensis. Here's the camp. Just kind of explored this little area. I think we started here at the Grace near Tholier, however you want to pronounce his name. I was trying to remember what we do. I think we swung up this way, took on our Curse Blade, continued going this way where we encountered Egon, Drake Warrior. Wasn't quite planning on doing him that then and there, but we heard him scream out in exquisite pain. I guess he just likes pain, I guess. But encountered him, so we decided to go this way where we were invaded by the ancient dragon man, and we took care of him swiftly, or kind of swiftly. I don't know. It wasn't that hard. Rotted him with Scarlet Aeonia, and then we kind of blink bolt speared him to death. So kind of took advantage of him not having a whole lot of poise to kind of like flinch him with every hit. So, and after that, continued down that path, found our second hidden pottery on the cliff edge, which I think probably still have it. Yeah, it's right here. The Herbalist Bell Bearing. It just gives us Rot of Fruit at the Twin Maiden Husk. We continued going south, cleared out that tagged the Dragon Pit Grace. Didn't do it. We just tagged the Grace so we can get there easily when we want to do it. Came back out, continued south past Egon to that little plateau kind of area. Yeah, this thing right here. Yeah, it was basically a whole bunch of grave birds. Found the Gravebird gauntlets? No, it's not gauntlets. Bracelets. Yes, Gravebird bracelets. Probably won't be using them. I just don't care for them, but they're up there if you want them. Cleared out the area of Gravebirds, climbed the elevator up the suppressing pillar, actually, where we got another ancient dragon smithing stone, as well as a little message that said, the land of shadows in the center of the lands between. It's now where all manner of death wash up. Something along those lines. So. And then after that, we went back to the little camp and came this way. A bunch of Mesmer soldiers, some blood fiends. Nothing too bad. I mean, they were fighting each other, so we took advantage of that. And then we ended it here at the start of Ruined Forge Lava Intake. So it's a Ruined Forge. Yep. And that was it. That's all we did. Between episodes, I didn't do anything. I probably sold maybe a thing or two. I know I had an extra Mesmer shield that I sold, so. But other than that, I didn't really do anything. Didn't level up, didn't upgrade anything. So everything should be about the same. And for this episode, we're going to be doing the Ruined Forge here. It shouldn't take too long. It's not that big. There's a whole bunch of upgrade materials in here. So if you need upgrade materials, this is where you want to get it. So we'll do the forge, and then we'll go this little path down, which should take us this way into this little swampy area that's right below where Tholier is. This little area here. And I'm pretty sure there's like a little cave underneath this whole thing that'll drop us out into this little river Because I know this way is kind of like a dead end. Yeah, it's kind of like a dead end. There is a cave over here. Um, if time permits, we might do it, but if not, it's definitely next episode. And then after that, we'll probably go downstream. I'm not quite sure where that will take us. I don't quite remember. Maybe Charos Hidden Grave, maybe? I don't know. Probably not. I think that's up by the dragon. We have to go through Dragon Pit to get to. I don't know. I don't quite remember. Again, it's only my second time through the DLC, so I may remember some things, but not everything. But yeah, that's the plan. And equipment for today. Starting off with the keen mace, just for the forge here. The golem smiths in here are weakest to strike damage, and then strike damage, and then magic and standard damage. So we'll just be using the mace. In fact, our plan is to kind of guard counter till we stance break them, and then kind of smash the little weak point in the back. So this weapon will change out once we finish the forge, but for now, mace plus 25, bow, seal, shield, brass shield just for the guard boost. Again, we're going to be mostly doing guard counters. Black hood and the black knight armor. Armor, gauntlets, and greaves. Just cause. I like the black with the gold. What's the word? Not embroidery, but ornamentation? I don't know. I can't quite think of the word, but the ornate. Yeah, ornamentation probably. The ornate golden images on here. So that's like how it looks. And it also gives us a base of 25 poise, so we don't need the bull goat talisman to get 51. So Dragon Crest Great Shield, just because it's a very good one to have. I mean, if you're not using it, then you should. Although no, you don't have to. It's just really powerful. But Blessed Blue Dew, just because I wasn't quite sure what to put here. And Curved Sword, guard counters, and Dagger Talisman for criticals. These are mainly going to be just for the forge. Again, we're going to be doing guard counters until we stance break, and then we'll, backstab. So, I got some hefty lightning pots just because. Although I should probably use magic pots, really. But these are mainly for the little living magmas, is what they're called. Little magma larval or silver tear kind of things. Flask has green burst and hard tear, crabs, Rolo. Yeah, lightning pots just cuz. Wasn't quite sure what to put here, but although I think the crystal darts will work on the golem smiths. I'm pretty sure they do. I actually want to try that. I think there's a room where we can try that. Yep. And spells, lightning spear, black blade, pest threads, Aeonia, vow, and heal. Yep. Pretty standard, I would say. Yep. Here's the stats if you want to see them. All right. I think we ready? I think so. Enough rambling. Let's go. And we have Mr. Spirit here. Dot, dot, dot. By grace, if e'er I see another rock, I shall find it. Of this I have no doubt. The altar of the forge cannot be far. Oh, the altar of the forge is indeed not too far. Yeah. fact, the altar of the forge is right up there, to be exact. All right. That's just like a little developer message. Hit them where they're weakest. Yeah, the golem smiths they have really high damage negations across the board, except in their little weak spot. Right there, that little crystal in the back. It should be about 3 times damage. Like if you hit it, it should do 3 times the damage and 3 times the stance damage. So one good charge attack on that, and you'll basically stance break them. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, hit the crystal in the back for the most damage. But even though they have really high damage negations, they'll still take 100% stance damage. So I think at least with the mace here, 2 guard counters should stance break them. Question mark, maybe. If not, it's 2 guard counters and an R1. So let's see if we can get a good old charge attack on him. Never mind. All right. Yeah, come on. Out of range. There we go. Ah. Yeah, that little elbow drop thing he does is probably your best bet to get behind him, because they can be easily strafed at that point. He drops upgrade materials. Yep, lots of stones. Oop, gas stones. Pretty sure those are for the hefty volcano pots. But if you need upgrade materials, come to a forge, grind out the smiths for a little bit. And that right there is the living magma. At least that's what the game calls them in the parameter files. And they too drop upgrade materials. So if you don't want to buy upgrade materials, just come here. Yeah, even though they're called living magma, they're basically silver tears. Or they behave like silver tears anyway. Upgrade. Ton of upgrades. Yeah, just gotta keep an eye on the ceiling just so they don't drop down on you like that. Okay, I was gonna say, maybe I just didn't hit him in the right spot. Alright. Let's see, we got magma tears, another golem. Yeah, probably just gonna call them magma tears at this point. We have an item. Fine, I'll deal with you. And there is a ladder there, just so. Just gotta survey our surroundings. Thought there was a golem back there, but I guess not. Alright, can we sneak up on you? Yeah, Yeah, I don't think you can backstab them without stance breaking them. Thank you. Upgrades, more upgrades. We'll take all the upgrades. Somber smithing stones. Yeah, unfortunately these don't respawn. I wish they would. That would just be awesome. Because at this point in the game, we can just buy them. So might as well just have a respawning point for us. But alas, it does not work that way. I think that's the way forward up there. Thank you. Okay, so we'll continue checking down here and then we'll go up. Ah, there is a golem. Okay. Or this is a different spot. I wasn't gonna... I should have tried backstabbing him. See if it's possible. Okay, so 2 guard counters and an R1. Okay. Number 6, we'll take it. Bunch of smithing stones. The gas stone, I'm pretty sure respawns. It's the smithing stones that don't. Because I think this is the room. Alright, no, it's not. Never mind. I thought one of these rooms had like 2 golems in it, but I guess not. What are you swinging at? Probably the easiest way I found to deal with them. We have Smith's Grip Dagger. Very, very fun weapon to use. It's actually our first throwing weapon? Throwing blade. I'm sorry. Well, all Smith's Grip weapons you can at least throw them. They have a throw attack. The dagger is all throw attacks, though I don't have enough intelligence. It can be rectified like that. But yeah. Yeah, the dagger throws. But fun weapon, especially once you get the scatter shots, I believe it's called, or the scatter throw, Ash of War. Once you get that, then those become really fun to use. Alright. Which means I'm going to need 2 points into intelligence as soon as I can. So I do want to use them. Alright, nothing down there. And I'm pretty pretty sure there's nothing in that lava over there. So don't bother trying to go out there. You'll just die for nothing. All right. Okay, so the downstairs is cleared. Let's go upstairs. Home Take Cookbook number 13 gives us hefty volcano pots, which probably require the where is it? Yeah, the gas stone. Yep, I was right. Gas stones for hefty volcano pots. Excuse you. Three sevens, we'll take it. This is where that one lava tier was that I shot down earlier. In fact, I'm pretty sure he fell down that way when we got to there. Yeah, smithing 4, sure. I mean, we'll take all the smithing stones. Oop. Ah, come on. Thank you. Here. Glass shard, I don't know why it's there. I wish it was used for a recipe of some sort, but I don't think it is. Yeah. Cannot produce light by itself. Hold on, I want to try something. No, wait, I don't think we can even use it. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. We don't want glass shards anyway. They are utter rubbish. Just jump across. There's some lava tiers up there. It does a bit of fire damage. Come here, you. Alright, just checking. But here's a destination, right here. Anvil hammer and ancient dragon smithing stone. Oh yeah. Anvil hammer is a okay weapon. It's a colossal weapon, obviously, but it's okay. Yeah. Well, I won't be using it just because I don't care for colossal weapons anyway. Got another dragonstone, and that concludes the forge. Yeah, every forge is basically just make your way to this altar, examine it, get a ancient stone. Either I'm pretty sure they're all regular ancient dragon stones. I don't think any of them are somber, but I think they all give you a weapon at least. So definitely worth doing. And we're done. All right. Okay, put that on. We'll slap. And we'll give this a try. Should I keep? Yeah, we'll keep that. Grab our Alexander shard and I don't know. Yeah, multi-hit, why not? Be going back outside. Didn't get to test the darts. I'm pretty sure they work on the golems. So. So ever get into a room where there's more than one, just start one of them and you should be fine. Alright, now we gotta make our way down. Leave them to their fighting. Alright, let's just go down. Alright, mister. Too late. Really? Surprised that was not a parry. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Those little whooshes are the... Can you not parry that? May not be able to parry that little heavy cross swipe. Okay. Alright, buddy. Alright. Just checking to make sure I'm not missing any hidden pots on the wall. But. Alright, now we're down here. Yeah, it's a little lower section. Yep. Poisons. It's not really a swamp, but poison puddle, I should say. Festive grease. Grants wielder trace amounts of runes on landing hits, huh? Festive incantation that grants wielders gain few runes on landing attacks. Effect only lasts for a short time. Yeah, the Life Festival is an old tradition, one old enough for the Earth Tree to tactily tolerate its endurance. So predates the Earth Tree by a long shot, probably. Yep, that down there is the Abyssal Woods. So, yeah, it's gonna be a fun little place to be. It's like a dead end over here. Okay, we should try that. Go to a poison swamp or puddle. I should probably. I'm gonna fight these Mirandas. Might as well grab my fire longsword. Flame art longsword, I should say. Not fire. Thank you. There's an item. Where are you? Oh. Mossling. Probably needed for a hefty pot. Alright, so that's the way forward. So we'll check this little area out. You can still throw pots on horseback. That's nice. Let's just get off the torrent. Thank you. You are another cookbook. Hefty poison pots. Are you my mosslings? Yes, you are. As well as fly mold. Okay. And it's raining. Thanks a lot. Means fire's gonna do less damage, so hooey. Alright. Yeah, you can see the little yeah, once we do the dragon pit, it'll spit us out there. We'll go down that way. There's a jagged peak drake in that little water area right there. Can't really tell from here, but that way probably leads to the altar of dragon communion, and I think that way will lead you up to the peak itself. So, all right. And this is the spirit spring that'll take you around Castle Ensis. It's currently sealed by the little stack of stones on there, but once we unseal it, It'll take us up to, I believe it's called the Fort of Reprimand, I think it's called. But it'll put you on the Shadow Altus, or Scadu Altus. So you don't have to fight Rolana if you don't want to. You just come down here, take the Spirit Spring up, and you're good. It's also a good way to bypass the castle to grab Shadow Fragments if you want. The Shadow Blessing Fragments. Or the Scadu Tree Fragments. Before you fight any real boss, so. Elder's Hovel, huh? Here we have Talisman of the Dread, which I believe raises potency of magma to include all the magma sorceries. I'm pretty sure I want to say it's the magma worm incantations of the Dragon Communion. I believe it gets boosted by this. The projectile of the Blasphemous Blade gets enhanced by this. Yeah. I think it's increase of 15%, I want to say. So it's pretty good. I probably won't be using it, but it's there if you want it. Whose war calls the peak's molten fury to boil and churn. Baal was the foul dragon's name, a terrible harbinger of destruction, who challenged to the ancient dragon lord ended in grievous mutual injury. Alright. So, pretty much just tells of Baal's battle with Placidusax and why Placidusax has all its scars and whatnot. Alright, Phantom. Dot. O Baal, tyrant Drake, do your wounds yet ache? Is your fury still yet to crest its zenith? Hurry, hurry, and lay it all to waste. Lay waste to the proud, the conceited each, every last one of that arrogant lot. Oh boy, he doesn't like someone. Probably America and her crew, her family. Right. And here's the seal on the Spirit Spring. Yeah, it's just right up the hill. There you go. Spirit Spring has been unsealed. So now, if you really want to, you can go up to Shadow Altus, but I decided not to. Mainly so I don't have to worry about moving NPCs around before I want to. So. I was gonna say, you want to fight? All right, so yeah, we're off the map now, but now we're gonna head this way. Although you can drop down here from up here. And I'm pretty sure there's an item on one of those ledges down. I want to say it's just like a rune, a hard rune. But I mean, free money is free money, so we'll probably go grab it. Just make sure I'm not going to miss anything between here and there. Alright, some more Mirandas. Some rats. It sounded like something was flying away or flying around. Giant crab. Shadow militiamen. It's like there's probably poison traps along the way. I heard it again. Unless it's the ghost flame dragon and the little soldiers up there, maybe. There's a ghost flame dragon fighting a bunch of mesmer soldiers and knights up there. So it's probably what I'm hearing. Little wing flapping. But okay, so there's shadow militiamen along this path down. There's probably another set down here somewhere. I don't know. Yep, right there. There's another set of them. All right, so I don't see any items, just a bunch of shadow militiamen. All right, so we'll go back up to where Tholier is and follow the path to do this little drop down. I'm pretty sure there's an item over there somewhere. Again, it's probably just like a rune item, but I want free money. I want my free money. Okay, so we'll go back up here. I should be right where that soldier is up ahead. Yep, right here. Cool. Don't mind me. I said don't mind me, so just chill out. Alright, so we're just gonna drop down. Okay, quick look. They're too far away. Really? Wow. There should be a talisman that increases spell range. Like you have this on and all your spells go 20% further or something like that. You know, something similar to what the arrow reach talisman does. Well, that just extends the drop-off range. Alright, we'll just find a little drop-down point. Yeah, okay. It's probably over there, but... Really, man? You think I know how far this would go? Alright, so... Didn't have to charge it. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. Yep, and there's the item. Yep. It's probably just, again, just probably like a shatter rune or smithing stone or one of those. But I want it. It's a rune. That's what I thought. That's what I figured. But again, it's free money, so... Zap. I like zapping people. Probably a dumb idea, but I want to do it anyway. Yeah. Come this way, crab. Thank you. Go get him, crab. You got this. Yeah. Go, go, go. Yeah. I'll take out that Miranda. Man, that crab does not want to be poisoned for anything. You got this, Mr. Krabs. Show him he wants his... Ooh, man, that hurt. Alright, Mr. Krabs is probably dead. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Your service was not in vain. Alright. Here's the little cave. Yeah, this should spit us out on the that river. Nothing over here, okay. Deep purple lily. Yep. Like a syrupy poison, its nectar lulls the inhibitor into sweet, velvety sleep. Excuse me. Yep. Gotta check my surroundings. All right. It's an interesting little cave. It's like a little transition area. Yeah, older games would use something like this to transition to different zones. So you would free up the memory from the previous zone while you load in the next one. It's like a little technique they used in order to get some games on the earlier consoles and hardware. Got a spirit. Revered Spirit Ash. And a grace. Yeah, sure, we'll rest. Can't quite level up. Alright, so let's do some quick inventory management. Put that away for now. We might use it later. That away, that away. Pretty sure this is good. Alright. Actually, we should probably put 2 of those in storage. Put our fire pots back. I think we're good. I think the spells are fine. Alright. Let's see. I think there's an ulcerated tree spirit up here somewhere along this little river. Yeah, 'cause I know that's a way forward. Upstream is a dead end, I know that for sure. What's our time? I think we can go a bit longer. We'll go upstream to the one cave. And then after that, we'll probably call it episode once we get up there. Since there's a tree spirit, let's slap that on. Probably won't be needing that. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Just get the turtle talisman and then. Alright. Here we are. That way upstream, that way downstream. We'll go upstream. Yeah, sure, why not? Say a little cave? Nope. It's a little alcove. Round rock. Probably for another hefty pot recipe. Ow. Hey. No one likes that. Now just chug. Yeah, I still can't believe rats' headbutts do 100 poise. Man. I'm not sure how deep that is. Let's find out. I mean, we're just playing Zeus right now. Actually, let's put that on. Thank you. I think it's actually right around here. It's either here or it's a bit further up. That's right here. And that was a bleed, probably. Horned Baron. He's not a boss, so he's not going to get the little twirl. Besides, he's another ulcerated tree spirit. We've been here before, but let's put a little thing on there anyway. Yeah. Horned Baron. Yep. FP to summon vengeful spirits surrounding caster. Most youngborn bearing the oversized horn meet a frightfully early demise. These fetishes are made to memorialize them. I think it just puts little pursuer things above our heads. Yeah, kind of like little pursuer things. Not quite sure how good they are, but I need some rats to test them on. But yeah, that animation was really long, so it's not the best thing to use in the middle of a fight. They seem to be lasting pretty long, that's for sure. I mean, if they last a long time, they're only 21 FP. To have the blue dew talisman on, it's a free cast, basically. Alright, rat, I need your test. I mean, I think Lightning Spear costs less FP, to be honest. So, it's an interesting idea, probably not the best. So now I'm curious, what is Lightning Spear? Lightning Spear is 18 FP. Alright, so. Interesting idea, probably not the practical, but I do know it does get boosted by, I think, the Omen set, the one Dung Eater hat wears. I'm pretty sure that boosts that damage as well. And there's another armor set that also boosts its damage, so it can be usable. Although the long animation is not practical, but fly people. Ooh, hello. Ah. I wonder, will my... Okay, that's actually probably pretty good. We'll slap on that and we're good. Alright. You dropped probably fly mold. Yep. We need them for pots anyway, so might as well grab them. Some more fly people. Interesting. Thought he was supposed to come over here. They said he's gonna vomit. Ow. I was hoping the other guy would fly into that and, you know, get a 3-piece out of it, but no. He decides he wants to stay up there and spit at us. Stop spitting. Fly mold, sure. That was a grab he was about to do. Oh. There's a lot more of them over here. You need to stop with the spitting. Yeah, that was the grab. I mean, besides doing damage, I'm not quite sure what else it does, but... maybe it'll give us a little larval egghead, like in Dark Souls 1, but... nope. No such thing. Sad. Yep, we have a mound of corpses. And if we look, I don't know if we can get a good angle on it, but probably can't get a good angle on it, but we actually are right below the ailing village. Yeah, it's there's a little platform with the talisman on it. Yeah, if you look down, you'll see this. It's a mound of corpses. Yep. Usually if there's a plague about, you don't throw the bodies into a river. You put them on a bonfire and just cremate them. Tumbleweed, not a round rock like I wanted. Got little crabs and big crabs. So we want to... we'll go this way. We'll go right to left. Alright, crab, I have no reason to fight you, so just leave me alone. Leave me alone, I leave you alone. ¿Qué pasa? Guess what? Cave behind the waterfall. Little spirit worms actively guarding a turtle. I'm not quite sure what they're weak to. Instead of targeting their head, it targets their like little neck. Which kind of throws off all your aim spells and whatnot. Hey, turtle. It's got little horns on its head and fur all over. That's the effect of the crucible. You gonna attack me? Do you have an attack? No, you're just gonna... Okay. You like ran at me there for a second thinking he was gonna do attack or something. Hey, don't worry, man. I ain't gonna mess with you. Two-headed turtle talisman. Just a better version of the turtle talisman, actually. I think this gives... I want to say it's 7 stamina a second? 10 or 7, I can't quite remember. This gives either 10 or 13. So, it's not that much better, but it's definitely a difference. That, I'm leaving. We finally have a reward behind a waterfall. Whee! Alright. I think there's another cave down here somewhere. why are you doing that? Don't know why you're doing that. It didn't really move my controller. Ah, there it is. Alright, but before going in there, where was it? I think it's over here. If it wasn't so dark, I would know where it is. Oh, there it is. We have another hanging pot. Shoot it and get Mushroom Stellar's Bell Bearing, number 1. Yep. It's another good one to find. And that's just Abyss down there. But yep. You can buy mushrooms and red flesh mushrooms. So it's definitely a good one to have. Alright, now let's go to the cave, tag the Grace, and then call it an episode. What, are you stuck or something? Yeah, I think he's stuck. Rivermouth Cave. Tag the Grace. Hit the effigy. Alright. And that'll do it. We'll call an episode right here as I turn my lamp off, because it's kind of in the way. Alright. And I'll call an episode. Made some good progress, I think. Did the ruined lava intake forge, where we picked up a whole bunch of upgrade materials, as well as a smith's script dagger, which I probably will be using. I mean, it's just a fun weapon to use, so I'll give it a try. Although I am missing a talisman that really makes it shine, and I don't think we're going to get that till Shadow Altus. There's another ruined forge up there, and I believe that's where the talisman is. So we might have to push off using the dagger till we get that talisman. It's the smithing talisman. But so I will eventually use it. It's just fun to use. It's just really cool. Did the forge, got ancient dragon smithing stone, as well as the anvil hammer, which I won't be using because I don't like colossal weapons. Continue our way south. Where is it? Yeah, continued south to this little poison area here. Showed off where the Castle Ensis skip is. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's right around here by the Elder's Hovel. So, unseal the Spirit Spring, take it up to Altus. It'll probably land you in the Fort of Reprimand, I believe it's called. But it'll put you right on the plateau. So you don't even have to do Castle Ensis if you don't want to. Or if you want to skip it to get more Shadow Fragments, Shadow Tree Fragments to up your Blessing level, it's a viable option. But I won't be doing that because I don't want to move NPCs just yet. I want to try to get as much dialogue out of them as I can. But I did that. Yes. Came this way through the little the river cave, and then went upriver. There's a bunch of rats. There was an ulcerated tree spirit that dropped the Horned Baron, which is an interesting little item tool. But yeah, I don't think it's okay, but the animation to do it is pretty long, so not worth it in the heat of battle. So it's like one of those things you activate before you go into a known fight. Like if you find a field boss, you use the Horn Baron, sneak up on him, get a first strike in. But interesting, but not practical. So continue going north up the river. Found a whole bunch of flymen, probably survivors from being thrown off the ledge at the ailing village. Went through them. Finally found a little cave behind the waterfall, finally, with something useful. The twin-headed turtle talisman, which we'll probably be seeing some use. It's one of those things that if you're not sure what to use, turtle talisman's always a good choice. Can't go wrong with more stamina regen. Found another hanging jar pot with another bell bearing in it. This time the mushroom peddler's bell bearing, number 1. There is a number 2, which I think has the white flesh and toxic mushrooms, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the second one, but then we made it here to the cave. The river mouth cave. Yep. And that's it. Next episode, we'll probably start off with the cave here, which I believe has a bunch of blood fiends in it. So, yay. I mean, they're not that hard, but there's one spot where there's just a whole bunch, and it's best to just pick them off one by one. Yep. And then there's the blood fiend chief at the end, who will probably give us a trouble just because he's weird. His hitboxes are kind of weird just because of how big he is compared to the player. But he shouldn't be too much of a problem, but we'll see. And then after this cave, we'll go back to this grace and then go downriver. Yep, underneath all this. And then we'll find out where that goes. I have an idea of where it goes, but I'm not too sure. I think it'll eventually lead to the Cerulean Coast, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll find out. We'll find out. So, yep. And then after that, depending on where that ends up, if it's the Cerulean Coast, we honestly don't know. I know there's some enemies there that we could probably clear out. We cannot the way down to the coffin ravine with the putrescent knight is blocked off. It's sealed off for now. So we can't even go down there, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But for now, call it an episode. So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.